Okay, hello class. Today we continue to chapter depreciation. Okay, at the end of this chapter, students should be able to explain the meaning of depreciation. What is depreciation? Susut nilai. And then to explain the difference in the depreciation method. Okay, we have three methods for the depreciation, and to compute annual depreciation, accumulated depreciation, and the book value, and the construct a depreciation schedule. Okay, so continue to the introduction to depreciation. Okay, in depreciation we have term important term in depreciation. Okay, number one is original cost. Okay, what is original cost? Original cost is the amount of money paid for an asset. Example, you pay RM 30,000 to buy a machine. So this is the original cost equal to 30,000. The amount of money paid for an asset. Okay, the example, the asset is machine. The total for the cost to buy the machine is 30,000. This is the original cost. Okay, term number 2 is salvage value, or another name scrap value, or another name trade-in value. Okay, so for this term, the meaning is the value of an asset at the end of its useful life. The value of an asset at the end of useful life. Okay, for example, after you use for 5 years, the value of machine it dropped to RM 10,000 only. Okay, for example, original cost, you buy the machine for 30,000, right? Okay, but salvage value is the value at the end of the useful life. Okay, maybe after 5 years, the value of the machine dropped to 10,000. Okay, this is for salvage value or scrap value or trade-in value. Okay, next, number 3, useful life. Okay, the life expectancy of the asset. Okay, how long the life of the asset. Okay, for example, for the machine, okay, you use for 5 years only, so the useful life is 5 years. Okay, next term is total depreciation. Okay, total depreciation is the difference between original cost and the salvage value. The difference between original cost and the salvage value. Okay, for example, same example, the original cost of the machine is 30,000, 30,000. The salvage value at the end of 5 years, 10,000, 10,000. So, the total depreciation is the difference between 30,000 and 10,000. So 30,000 minus 10,000, the total depreciation is 20,000, 20,000. The difference. Okay. Next term is annual depreciation. Annual depreciation is the amount of depreciation in a year. Okay. Means if you have 5 years, you have annual depreciation for year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and year 5. This is the annual depreciation. Okay, and then the next term is accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation means the total depreciation to date. Okay, for example, you need to find the accumulated depreciation for 2 years only. So, annual for year 1, you plus annual for year 2. You got the accumulated depreciation for 2 years. Okay, if you want accumulated for 3 years, you need to total the annual for year 1 plus annual for year 2 plus annual for year 3. Okay, and then the last term is the book value. Book value is the difference between the original cost and the accumulated depreciation charged to the date. Okay, book value we need to calculate using the formula. Okay, is the difference between the original cost and the accumulated depreciation. Okay, next we have 3 common methods of depreciation. Okay, we have 3 methods to calculate the depreciation. Okay, number 1 is straight line method. Number 2 is declining balance method. And number 3 is sum of your digits method. Okay, so after this, we need to proceed to the 3 method here. Straight line method, declining method, declining balance method, and sum of your digits method. Okay, next we continue to method number 1, straight line method. Okay, for straight line method, we have 3 formula. Okay, for straight line method, we have 3 formula. Formula number 1 is annual depreciation. Means susun nilai tahunan. Okay, for annual depreciation, how to calculate? Equal to C minus S over N. What is C? C is cost. Cost, original cost. Okay, minus S. S is salvage value or scrap value or trade-in value. And then you must divide to N. What is N? N is useful life. Okay. Continue to formula number 2. Annual rate of depreciation. Annual rate of depreciation, the formula is 1 over N times 100. Okay, means 1 over useful life times 100%.